Well, Shannon, we heard from a number of employees who testified that they were afraid of the postmaster. They told the judge that he threatened them, and one employee even said that he would kill her if she told on him. Daniel Davis listened intently, rarely looking at his employees as one by one they told the judge that Davis, the postmaster of Pittsburgh, opened packages inside the post office, threatened the employees not to tell, then lied to investigators.
These are incomprehensible state charges.
Davis's attorney's frustration outside the courtroom was evident inside as well, as postal employees testified against their boss. Joshua Francis told the judge that when Davis was looking for drugs in the mail, he would target packages with tape around the edges so there would be no smell coming in. Davis's attorney pointed out that his client did the same thing in his previous job and always in the company of managers, and that the practice was accepted.
Davis was doing what he had done at the Toledo post office for at least a year or two, and then he continued to do it as postmaster in Pittsburgh all of 2014 until December 2nd of 2014, when someone somewhere decided that's bad.
But prosecutors stressed opening mail is still illegal, and the employees told the judge they were forced to stay silent. Donna Clay testified Davis told her, "I better not tell anyone that I saw him opening packages, that the last time someone crossed him, they are no longer here." And another employee told the judge Davis told him that he is the most ruthless person he'll meet and not to cross him. We also heard testimony from the postal inspector who told the judge that when he would show up at the post office to pick up the packages with drugs inside, that the postmaster would lie to him and say they were opened in transit. We do know the postmaster is now headed to trial. Reporting live, Marcy Cipriani, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.